Hello, my name is Jim Egenrieder. I'm a research professor in engineering education and natural resources, but also the director of Virginia Tech's DC Metro Area K through 20 STEM Education and Workforce Labs, which we refer to as VTDC STEM Labs, and formerly known to many of you as the Think of It Lab. My lab is at the Northern Virginia Center at West Falls Church Metro, but in this year's context, I'm also a veteran online teacher of over 12 years. Many years ago, my mentor Mike Morton asked me to consider science and technology courses that would be suitable for encore learning. He knew that I enjoyed developing courses for what I like to refer to as a sophisticated lay audience, those who enjoy learning for the sake of learning, and particularly topics at the edge or maybe even outside their expertise. In fact, usually outside their area of expertise. And that very much describes me too. Many of you who've taken my other science and technology courses know that I like to have a discussion oriented environment, and I enjoy learning from the course participants. And I almost always take on homework resulting from those discussions. It's in this context that I want to teach the foundations and controversies of evolutionary theory, which has been rebranded in your course catalog as Evolutionary Biology Controversy. I was a long-time biology, advanced animal and biomedical sciences, technology and engineering and agriculture teacher in Arlington Public Schools before I became the STEM and career and technical education specialist in Mike's office. I love teaching this topic, and I helped to lead a nationwide effort to protect the teaching of evolution in public schools for almost 20 years, and that continues today. The theory of evolution is the best explanation for the diversity of life on our planet as we know it. It's also the best explanation for how the current scope of living things exist from common ancestors, perhaps going way back to single-celled organisms. We'll focus on a few things you wish you could remember from high school biology, such as taxonomy and the tree of life, meiosis and genetic variation, Hardy-Weinberg equations, natural selection, gene flow, population dynamics, but we'll also add some fun topics like the history of blue eyes, opportunities and surprises of DNA analysis, and a much deeper exploration of artificial selection than would probably be appropriate for teaching 14-year-olds. I do think of myself as I shouldn't say that differently. I do not think of myself as a lecturer, but more as a guide and storyteller instead. One of my areas of expertise is pedagogy and andragogy, and I believe that stories connecting big ideas, particularly funny stories with lots of imagery, make learning enjoyable and understandings memorable. I'm probably not as funny as I think I am, but I try. So my class, Evolutionary Theory, Foundations and Controversies, or Evolutionary Biology Controversy, will meet on Tuesdays at noon, beginning the second week of April, the 13th. Thanks.